Thank you for listening to Compas Unfiltered. I am your host, Checo.
Y aquí su compa, Noe, su co-host.
Yes, sir. Just let you guys know, we have a raffle going on. Before I introduce my guest, definitely go subscribe to our YouTube, follow us on Instagram, and like our Facebook page. So some of you guys have done some of them, pero también you guys have privacy settings, and we can't see shit. As far as like, did you guys like it? Because we'll have so many subscribers, but only so many come out that I can actually see. So if you want to enter the raffle and if you don't want to change your privacy settings or you don't know how to, take a screenshot, man.
Just send it over. I know a few people sent us screenshots, and I'll shoot the information over to Checo to make sure that everything is matching up and you guys have subscribed on all three platforms. And boom, you're entered. 1 hour Cristalera.
Yes, sir. 1 hora de la Cristalera. And then aparte, pues vamos a regalar Compas Unfiltered merch. For that one, you can't live out of state. We'll ship it out to you. You already know. Nobody's going to send that shit.
Pinches mittens.
Mittens.
Una pinche beanie. Una cachuchilla, algo leve. Si tienes morrillos.
También.
No, we'll get you guys some nice merch. Show me your merch real quick, bro. New tee, new colorway. Hey, that's exclusive shit right there. Apenas, ¿cuándo la hizo? Ayer. Nah, no se crean.
Straight from China. From Wuhan.
Hoy no más. Nah, we'll get you guys some good merch and some more details to come on other raffles that are going to be popping. We clicked up with a few people that are supposed to be hooking it up, that are supporting. Shout out to those people. They know who they are. So we're waiting on everything to get finalized. But that shit is exciting for me too. And
definitely.
Checo, for sure. Some cool shit coming.
Yeah. So if you are on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, go to our YouTube page. That's where we're going to be giving them out. You know what I mean? All the other raffles and whatnot. So it's not going to be the only one. You guys definitely want to stick with us and keep up,
Definitely keep up.
Yes, sir. So today's topic, man.
What up?
¿Cómo pelear los pinches por las propiedades de
¿De qué? ¿Ahora de qué, compa? Cálmese.
Del abuelo. Si te dejó algo, you gotta fight for that shit.
No, que dicen que está intestado y que sabe que no, eso me pertenece. Pinches 2 hectáreas y están peleando.
Y sí.
2 hectáreas y están peleando como 15 carnales. Like, damn, dog. Like, what are you gonna do with that?
No. We're in a new age, man. We're gonna be talking real estate, a little bit of financing, and man, we got a homie right now. Que he's doing his thing for sure. He has knowledge. Marcos, what's going on, brother? Thank you for coming to Compas Unfiltered, man. Welcome.
Introduce yourself, my brother. Introduce yourself.
My name is Marcos Corral. I'm a licensed realtor, and I do. I'm a small business owner. I have a little trucking company, and I'm just trying to grow, man. Just trying to do my thing like everybody else is. Just trying to come up,
For sure. And when he said, hey, I'm a business owner, I'm a realtor de day y de noche, ¿qué, compa? ¿Qué pedo?
De noche soy camionero y me gusta ser borracho.
That's what's up. Well, welcome to the Compas Unfiltered podcast, bro. We really appreciate you coming out
for sure
and sharing some of your knowledge, bro, regarding, pretty much buying homes, selling homes, you know, and the whole nine.
There's so many things, man. A lot of people don't know, and it's like, man, knowledge is key. And if everybody can grow, everybody could help each other out. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
For sure. So let's start off with some examples, bro. First-time home buyer. Working your job, bro. No tienes the 20% down, because that's pretty much what you got to put down, right?
First-time home buyers, man.
Well, that's what people probably think.
That's what people think.
You got to put down 20%.
That's what a lot of people think.
What's the real scoop?
Real scoop, man, for a lot of people, they'll qualify for 3% down. And that's something that you don't know. If you're buying a $200,000 house, $6,000 gives you your down payment. You're going to have other costs associated to that, but it's not as much as most people go into it scared. Man, I need a lot of 20, 50, 60,000. Nah, man.
You don't need that.
It's not like that at all. No.
So el 3% for
most people could do it.
Can handle that. Y the credit, I know that's one of the biggest concerns for people out there, credit wise. Like, if you are struggling with your credit, what are the things that you can do to better your credit or to get it to a point where you'd qualify?
Just start paying your cards, man. Don't have any outstanding debt like that. Even, man, 680 and up. It's like, it's not even that hard to obtain. Just keep checking it. Just keep checking it. Try to get that up.
Ahí le voy a una preguntilla, maybe a curveball. because I know they say that, you know, having your credit cards at zero también no está bien. They like to see like a certain balance in there. No,
So you know
¿qué
what
onda con
happens
eso?
when you keep your credit cards at zero for a certain amount of time? I don't know if you've noticed that. They cancel your cards.
Mm-hmm.
After about a year that you don't use them, they'll cancel them. So if you don't use them and you get all your card canceled, then you don't have a history. You don't
And
have
that
a credit
starts messing
history.
with your credit as
And
well.
That could negatively affect you.
Oh,
so
that
you
makes-
want to use it and pay it off every now and then, but don't have a big balance you can't pay off.
Right.
You know, so just have them there. You know,
Use
have
them,
your extended.
pay your monthly.
Don't let them expire because the banks don't cancel them after like a year.
Yeah, about a year.
So my biggest thing is always paying it off. Like what I always tell my wife, like if you're using your card or if we're using it, whatever the balance is for the month, there's better be enough sufficient funds to pay that, you know? And that's just the way I take it, you know? But that's just been me since forever. You know, I don't like having a balance on there. A statement balance, I should say.
Right.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But that's what's up. So 3%, making sure your credit cards are paid up for your credit to be stable. Mm-hmm. What else, Checo?
But let's say you don't have that 3%, bro. There's, at least right now or this year, there's grants, right? And there almost every year there's grants that help you out in Illinois.
Especially for first-time homeowners, yeah.
For first-time homeowners, we're going for the first-time homeowners.
Yeah.
So there's grants as well. So if you don't have that $6,000, what are some of the grants? Do you know of any? I mean, I know of some, but I just didn't know.
You just gotta talk to loan officers, get in contact with them. I don't know which ones you've.
Did you do one for here or no?
Yeah. It's they gave you up to $7,500. But you can't move, you can't sell, you can't rent the property for 5 years.
So it's got to be your primary residence.
Your primary residence.
Okay.
For 5 years.
I think typically whenever they do a grant, that's what they want you to do anyways, right? It has to be your primary residence.
That's the goal of it.
Yeah.
Would be for your primary. Yeah. It's to help you out. You know, you don't want you to be making money off their grants. So, but
Exactly.
Definitely. Okay, so we kind of covered a little bit of the grants then. So let's say they don't have the credit at all. Is it even possible? Should they still rent?
I mean, right now, the problem with renting, why I want people to stay away, because it's at all-time high, man. You see, like, the rentals, I have a rental property, and I'm actually charging more for the rent than what the mortgage is paid off with bills.
With bills.
With bills. So, you know, the tenant is covering their bills. But still, if you calculate what it is, and when we live there, you're still, like, making money off that tenant.
Wow.
So, if people renting, it's like, if you think about it, you're paying more to rent than you would to be owning that same property.
Right.
In many cases, especially with the interest rates right now. We have, man, since I've been alive, I don't think the interest rates have been this low.
Right.
So especially right now with these interest rates, it's almost like they're asking you to go out and buy a house.
Right. I believe it's like 3%, maybe even lower.
That's less. Yeah. I just closed at 3 flat, and that was earlier this year. That was like in May. So I think right now they're averaging 2.75 around there.
Oh wow,
Damn.
that is amazing.
Yeah.
So
That's dope.
For people that are listening and you don't own a home yet, to me, my thing was just taking that step to call a realtor, a loan officer, and getting information on what you need. I think that was the biggest step, and I know I provided some information for you when you were buying.
Yeah.
A few other friends, bro,
It's
and
just
like
getting
all it
informed.
took was just like one phone call. I told my guy one phone call, dude. Call. They're gonna tell you what you need, dude. Once you start, you're not gonna stop until you finish. They're gonna give you a list of what you need, paperwork wise. And I feel like that's the biggest step is getting all the paperwork in order.
Right.
And once you start doing that, and then they tell you, hey, let's go out to look at homes. Boom, you're already set to move forward. That's how I feel that it was. The biggest step was to make that call.
Right. And a lot of people have these preconceived notions, man, that it costs so much, it's so hard. Man, to go out and ask a realtor just to take me out to see houses, it costs nothing to you. Like, it's literally free. Like, realtors do not make money off of the buyers. They'll make it off the seller's side. So for people wanting to buy, it's literally costs nothing just to go out and see houses and just get
so
some
they make
info
it off
out
the
there.
seller side.
Yeah, seller's the one that pays.
Snap.
So the buyers, they think, oh, I need to get a realtor, but I got to pay them. You don't pay them. When you buy a house, if you do, that's when they'll make their money. So if you want to just go out there and get some info, go out and do it.
Or make the call at least. Make the call, and they'll let you know exactly what you need. They're gonna run your information, obviously, for credit. But that's the biggest step. From the people that I've helped out, to call someone, that's been the biggest step. Like they've been procrastinating on calling. As soon
the
as they
call.
call, as soon as they call and they start the process, like just getting the paperwork in order to start going and look at homes or whatever. It's like after that, like a year later, 6 months, however long it takes you to find your dream home, that's how long it took for you to buy a house. You know?
And the other thing is that people will go out and they'll like, man, they're gonna say, no, pues no puedo. Pues si no te dejan, if they don't give you the, if you don't get the loan at first, well then you set up a plan and to say, hey, this is what I can do to get there this year or next year. You could set up a plan for yourself so you can get there and when you're gonna achieve your goal. Even if it's not right now. Instead of just assuming, well, my credit's not good enough. Well, maybe it is, or
maybe it is, yeah. Or
not.
maybe you're paying already what you would be paying in a mortgage anyways. If you're paying $1,300 to $1,500 a month to rent an apartment,
yeah,
that's more than likely a mortgage already.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
That's already got
100%.
you. That's already got you your own property, your first property.
Yeah, that's what most people don't know, that their rent is more than what the landlord's paying.
Facts.
So-
100%.
But it's always been like that, right? I mean,
It's after 08, a lot of people foreclosed and they lost their houses, and that's when the renters started. That's when the rental
Started skyrocketing?
Started skyrocketing, man. These prices are ridiculous now. Go try to find a place for $1,000. I mean, you can't get like a 1 bedroom or something like that. You can't get nothing now.
Yeah, I think most when I'm driving by apartments and stuff that are 1 or 2 bedrooms are usually like $9.99. Like that's just to get you in the door, though. I'm sure that's not what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're just ridiculously expensive, man. You just gotta look into it. Just don't be
afraid.
To do it. Yeah,
don't be afraid.
You just gotta go out there.
and if there is anything under $1,000, more than likely, bro, it's not the safest area either. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So-
Some people like to live in danger, though.
Hey,
bro.
shout out to my girls area, La Villita and shit. That's my girls
Nah, it's
area.
1,100 over there, bro.
1,100.
Hell no,
Hey,
man.
that
Hell no.
comes with protection,
That's
dog.
a protection right there.
1,100
For free.
protection. Yeah, La Villita.
Hey, but you got good food over there.
You do.
You got the
and it's
real
cheaper
good
than
food.
out here too, man. Because the taco meat, that shit skyrocket, bro. $4 a taco.
Dude, I hit a Totolito
You're
today.
tripping, dog.
The fucking
Which one, though?
taco
Which one?
dinner. Well, I was on Manheim, so I had to go to Stone Park.
Oh, okay.
Dude, 16
Does that count still?
No comment.
No.
Hey, $16, man, for
For
the taco dinner.
3
I'm like,
tacos?
holy
Oh,
shit.
See, that's what I'm saying. I think I went to a taco spot by me, bro. 3 tacos was $15.
Yeah, it's like
So to me, I was like, damn, bro. That's how y'all feel? Like,
Yeah.
it really COVID fucked us up, bro.
Hey, they still got $1 tacos over here.
Do they? Where at? Taco Bell?
hey, just drive until you see all the dogs barking.
That's it. That's it.
I was like, I would say, I don't know what kind of meat they got. But
Yeah, I don't know, bro. That shit sounds sketchy, dude.
Yeah.
Pinches carnitas del domingo pasado or what?
Probably.
I don't know. I'm not. Where is this spot? You want to shout them out?
No.
Promo. Yeah, dude. I don't know, but disregard the taco meat prices. Dude, that's just fine. But it did skyrocket though. To
Yeah.
me, I was like, these fools are crazy, and I haven't been back since, bro.
Yeah.
You're gonna go tomorrow.
No comment.
I'm good. Anyways, Checo.
So
Pick it up
okay,
from
bro.
there.
I mean, let's say you can't. You still don't have good credit. You're stuck renting, bro.
That's fine.
What if you're still trying to buy? Your credit's not good. You don't have money. What would be your advice to someone like
So somebody's renting right now?
they're renting and it's almost like they can't get out of it? You know what I mean? Oh, maybe they do qualify for that grant. So let's say they could get the grant and that would be just for closing costs.
Right.
You know what I mean? And also, their credit score, does that affect their interest on the mortgage?
Definitely, yeah.
So just like
Yeah,
go ahead.
definitely it does affect it, but man, you don't need to have like a 750, 800. Like, yeah, I'll be open. I qualified for 3% with the 690. So it doesn't have to be that high to get a great interest rate, but just work at it, man. I mean, if you can't do it right now, hey, next year the interest rates are probably still going to be around the same. We'll see how the housing market ends up, but just keep working on it. That's really all you can do right now.
Set goals.
Yeah, just set goals for yourself and just try. But reach out to see what you need to do, because man, maybe you can do it right now. You just never know.
And it's a perfect time. Like he said, the interest rate is super low. I mean, if you are going to buy a house, how is the house market pricing though? Is it a
Okay.
buyer's market? Seller? What's up?
right now?
It's a seller's market for
It's
sure.
definitely a seller's market.
So maybe you should slow up.
If you can't afford it right now, wait a year. Give it a year, because
Well, that's the reason why we're having these discussions, because we know, the interest rate you know, we definitely want to bring it up and help our listeners. And this guy had the knowledge behind it, so we definitely want to bring him on. But yeah, like you said, maybe it's worth to wait, you know?
Yeah, so what's been going on right now is that since COVID happened, people don't want to list their houses because they don't want strangers walking around. You know, you don't want to be at your house and then have people coming in that are sick.
I never thought about that
and then
shit.
putting all your family at risk.
Yeah.
So that's why there's been such a limitation in the market lately, because there's just not enough houses for sale for the people that want to buy with these interest rates.
So as soon as the vaccine rolls out, boom.
So when the vaccine rolls out around, what are they saying? They're already rolling it out, right?
Pues ya dijeron que unas
Next week, people are already taking it. There's already some people who already took it.
I think Pfizer
Here in the
got
States?
approved.
No, or somewhere else?
In England or something like that.
Yeah,
Don't fact check me. Hey, motherfuckers like, no, I was over here. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Never speaking English, all right, bro. I don't know.
Random.
Hey, but they're gonna be taking some shit for sure.
English,
Maybe I'll say
English,
some shit.
English, or English.
I don't know, bro. Point is que están hablando en inglés y they started taking the vaccine.
I thought
And
I
think-
heard somebody like
around-
on the news, like a 90-year-old, 80-year-old lady took.
Well, that's what I saw.
Took it. Like
See, so
that's not a big enough risk, bro. You're already in the 90s, dude. Like yeah, that's fucked up.
you asshole.
That's fucked up. Hey, worst case scenario, hey, it's natural.
Like this, like she took one for the team then, pues. Cool.
Bro, you just keep
Shut up.
you just keep digging yourself into
I take it back. I apologize. Anyways, hey, can I get another beer, bro? I don't need one, but I'll take one. After my last joke.
Nah, but yeah, bro. So that's how it's been. It's just been like people don't want, others walking around their house.
Yeah, I didn't. You know what? I had not thought about that, but it's probably because I'm not selling my house. You know
And
what I mean?
that's what when I was looking this year to buy, they have you put all the shit on that your feet, your
boot covers.
boot covers, and you have to have a mask and sanitize everything. So
Yeah, the
yeah,
whole
it's just been like that, and there's just not enough house on the market. So what that does is that with this interest rates being lowest I had since I was born, I think they've been the lowest they've been. It just has so many buyers wanting to go out and buy, but there's not enough houses for them. I think right now it's like a 3-month supply of houses right now, which is like a huge shortage of houses that are available. So what's happening right now is a lot of people, I know people have been trying to buy a house. What happens is they're getting outbid, or there's multiple bids right now, and that's something that
doesn't really happen.
Doesn't really happen
Yeah.
until right now.
People are
because-
bidding under, and then probably the person that bids what they want and will get it.
Yeah,
now
so
it's the
they're usually going for asking price, if not over.
Yeah,
and that's
man,
what
that's
happened to me.
crazy.
I bid in a house, and I got outbid, but I was over their asking.
You didn't want to risk the losing
I
it.
didn't want to risk losing it, and then they call them back the next day. Somebody bid over. I'm like,
Wow, that's
shit.
amazing. That's crazy, man.
So that's what's been going on right now, and that's just because of the shortage. Just a lot of people don't want to have strangers walking around your house with the pandemic going on.
It's crazy.
So that's a good example that you just gave, that you overbid or you bid over the asking price.
I bid over
But
asking
let's
price.
let's
yeah.
say the house, because they do an inspection, it doesn't value at that.
It doesn't
doesn't appraise for that,
If
my
it
bad.
doesn't
Doesn't
appraise, that's always a risk. At this point, I thought it would, because every house around that was selling was also selling for similar pricing.
Oh,
Because the house is only worth somebody who's willing to pay for it. But if everybody's willing to pay over asking, and that raises the property
The value.
Yeah. So it's always a risk, but that's something we did for our house, the current one we have right now, and that's it. It's just something you do your homework with, and a realtor will be able to tell you, if you're close.
Yeah.
But
let's say like the bank goes in, whatever, they don't appraise it at that. What happens if it doesn't go?
so there's always contingencies in your contract. So what happens? You would have to go back to them and say, hey, you know what? We didn't
Out of
appraise.
pocket.
We didn't appraise. So either you have to put out of pocket. But the thing is, if you don't appraise, the person next to you that bid the same price that wants a loan will not appraise either. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
the seller has to say, well, if somebody else comes in with a loan and wants to buy my house and you didn't appraise,
Yeah.
maybe the guy next to me that bid the same thing is not going to appraise either.
so they don't want. Yeah.
So they got a choice. Hey, well, what's appraisal come in at?
Let's
and then
go.
they got to say how much lower, how much higher, what
They
the
wanna
difference
go.
is, and then they make the call. Then
if they want to
then
accept
they
or
say-
go lower.
Yeah, and there's always negotiations you can do there. But yeah, if you don't appraise, the person next to you is probably not going to appraise unless they're cash buyers or they have a bigger down payment that they can provide. So
Yo, one of the you have other questions regarding
go
like the
ahead,
whole
go
loan thing or whatever. I wanted to talk about the inspections, dude, because I feel like as a first time home buyer, bro, you're kind of that's medio verde on the inspection. Who should do your inspection? Sometimes the realtors provide like
a lot of times, yeah.
like an inspector that they work with.
Yeah.
And it almost seems like they're working hand in hand, making each other money, right? Now, is that the way to go, or should you be like going outside, and looking for your own inspector para que te haga un buen jale o qué onda con eso?
Well, see, like
La neta.
the way we did it is, you worked with a guy, and the first guy I got recommended.
Mm-hmm.
He's been recommended. So I work with him, and say you want somebody that's going to do a good job. They provide a full report, and you're there with them, so they're going through every single aspect of the house to give you a quality report, because that's what you want.
You want a quality report because
you're
then
buying this.
you're gonna send this over to the seller and say, hey, this is what we need fixed.
You need fixed, yeah.
before I can buy this, right?
So I know I work with a good guy. It's just, you just gotta you gotta go with the realtor that you can trust, somebody that's recommended, and he'll hook you up with somebody that's gonna be good, man. You'll be there, and he'll give you a full detailed report onto what it is. If you want to get your own guy that you recommend, then that's your decision to make. But yeah, you just want somebody good, man. That's not something you wanna skimp on.
For sure. For all the first time home buyers, if your realtor is sending you an inspector, don't be afraid to look up another inspector, ratings, reviews.
That's your choice, 100%.
Because
100%.
I feel like when we're going into this first time, there's a little bit of fear, or you're afraid to, you know what I mean?
100%. Oh yeah.
So just don't be afraid to look up another inspector. You don't have to go with the one they issue you, or she suggests, or he suggests. Like, look at other people's, reviews, ratings, and
because at the
call them,
end of the day,
see what happens. There's nothing that's gonna happen. You call them, and they're gonna tell you, yeah, I'm available, and they can do the work. Or if you trust the one that they issue you, whatever, but just don't be afraid to, look outside the box.
That's
for another
also
inspector.
a good point, man. When it comes to referrals and whatnot, because people are referring, I know this realtor, or I know this inspector.
Mm-hmm.
You need an attorney to close,
Right. Same with attorney. Attorney is always your choice.
So, yeah.
Attorney is not the realtor doesn't just appoint you an attorney, and a lot of people don't know this. You are required to have an attorney for the closing. But you can go out and do one. Usually the realtors have one, but it's all your choice. It's all people's choices.
So I feel like
How was your experience with that, Checo? Oh, go ahead.
It was awesome. It was good.
All right. Lionel. Chimiedoso.
Chato cool. No.
This guy's wild.
Pero no,
Next question.
Next question is like, mine was awesome. I have a grant.
Nah, but what I was trying to get at is because I feel like Latinos, we go off of, pues mi tío fue con so-and-so.
Yes.
So we're going to go with so-and-so.
Yeah.
And not knowing.
They were shady since the beginning.
They've been shady, bro.
They were shady since they landed here.
They got a whole network of shady-ass people.
Right.
So do you know of any, like, websites? Any kind of, anywhere where you'd be like, oh, well, you know what? If you're not so sure, maybe you can check this, and that would kind of...
So Realtor.com we use something called the MLS, a multiple listing service, and that's where we get all the houses that the realtors put up. That's where we see all the houses. The closest thing to that would be Realtor.com. That's who has the most updated, home information. They'll have recommendations for stuff. Zillow's okay, but
That's more for homes, not really realtors, right?
Well, Realtor.com will have
the people who
the realtors that they'll recommend,
and around the area or whatever,
around your area, yeah.
And they have reviews.
They have your reviews, yeah, of the realtors.
So if you don't know anybody, I guess Realtor.com.
Realtor.com, yeah.
Or if you don't trust your tia and your tío,
don't trust them.
Man, that's true, right?
No, it's because, bro, it's neta.
Growing up, that's how it was, man. How do you know? Es que tu tío me dijo. I'm like,
yeah.
I didn't know.
Que él tiene un compadre.
Got the highest rate on his house, bro. He's like, no, es que tu tío me dijo. Like, fuck, mom, he's not doing so good.
Like, how much did they charge you? Casi nada, 9-10%.
It's the classic way. Este vato. The classic with the mechanic también, güey. Ay, güey, ¿quién te lo arregló, güey? Mi compa, güey. Ve, güey, barato, güey. ¿Vas?
Pues barato.
¿Vas? Te la dejan caer, compa. Nah. Pero...
It's the truth, though, bro.
That's
what we do, though, you know?
Yeah.
That's como Latinos.
Bro. Man, I didn't send you nobody bad, bro. I sent you somebody good.
No.
That's shady, dog.
Nah,
he follows us, bro. He's a subscriber,
good
dog.
People. He's a good
he might
people,
win
though.
the Cristalera, dog.
Hey.
Nah, I'm just fucking. I don't know if he does. Just talking shit.
No, he's good people, though. It was good
definitely
people,
good
bro.
people,
I
man.
definitely recommended him before. So other people, so.
Yeah, but I have too, man. So, anyways, back to the subject, bro. And I don't know if you want to continue on this loan thing, but what about refinancing right now, bro? So first-time home buyers, we definitely covered some stuff for them. If you're already at a house and maybe your rate is high, like definitely a good time to go for it, right?
Do it.
There's
Do it,
no
man.
reason
There's
why
nothing
not
to
to,
lose.
right?
There's nothing to lose. I think rule of thumb is it takes about 7 years to cover that refi that they're gonna charge you. But your interest rate, if you're like at over 4, 5 over that.
Pues dicen que un
Definitely
punto is
you're gonna
already worth it. No, if you're already a point
Yeah.
over, like if you're at, if you're doing 4 and they're gonna drop you down to 3, it's probably already worth it anyways, right?
Right.
So if you're over 4, I mean, it's gonna be a great deal for you.
definitely a no-brainer. Yeah, for what it costs to refinance, man, you'll appreciate it.
What are you looking for a refinance? Like, what is it costing right now? Like, unos 3,000, okay?
It's a closing cost, como unos 2,000 around roughly. That's what it's
Between 18 to 2.
Yeah, around there roughly is what you're trying to.
So that's another
kinda
pointer. If they're, to be honest,
But you don't got to pay that. You don't pay that. They'll include that to your mortgage.
if you want to, right?
If you want
yeah.
to, if you
Como dijo
want
mi
to,
compa Corral,
right.
I'm gonna be open. When I refinanced not that long ago because of the rates dropping, and honestly, I was happy with my bank. I banked. I think it was BMO Harris. So I was happy with them. Their service, their atentos, everything.
Yeah.
So the first thing I was like, I think they Hispano again, trying to be loyal. You know what I mean? I was like, you know what? Let me call these guys because the rates are low, bro. Like I'm gonna refi, I'm gonna leave. Like let me call them and see if they can
See
do
what they
anything.
could do for you.
Yeah, because if they would do
you
anything,
could do it in-house and it's
I would
probably
just
faster.
stay, and I would just stay. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I call them, bro, and I don't know if it was just the person that I got over the phone or what. My credit's good. So it was just pretty much. It should have been an easy process if they were gonna help me.
Yeah.
But first of all, the price was over 4 G's. I was like, where is this coming from? And we weren't even gonna drop a point. It wasn't even gonna be a whole percent, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, get the fuck off the phone, bro. Click.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was, and then I made the second call, dude, to the guy that one of my friends recommended me to, right away, dude. Took my info. All right, your credit's good, everything's good. Everything's all set. Like we should be able to get you at this. And if you want to put that on hold and wait for a lower rate because it's more than likely going to drop, we could probably wait it out. I forgot what he called it when you put it like on hold. But
They like your do you like your mortgage rate?
me?
Is that where they locked you in like a certain mortgage
Yeah.
rate and then
Yeah, and then if
then they
it drops, you could do you could do the lower rate or whatever. Or if you want to lock it and keep it at that, then you just But I think I ended up staying at 3%, and that's good. I mean, now you're saying there's lower than that. So I mean, but either way, I mean, it's super low.
yeah, it's not that much of a difference either. I mean, but that's all depending on credit too. But
Yeah. So just keep that in mind. I mean, the first call was over 4 G's it was going to cost to refi, which I thought was ridiculous. I don't know where he was getting his numbers. And the fact that he didn't even think that he was going to be able to get me a full percent lower than what I was like, and this is the bank that I was happy with. So don't try to be loyal to these companies because
No.
they're definitely not going to be loyal to you. That was a mistake on my part. So,
How much was the second one then? If they were trying to charge you $4,000 at BMO,
I think it was probably what he said, like 18 to 2.
12?
Yeah.
18.2 digo?
Yeah, 18
That's
to
on the
200.
lower end
Yeah,
usually,
like
but
that's what
yeah.
it cost. It didn't cost more than that for sure. And like you said, you could add it to your loan. I forgot what else I did. I think I added my wife to the title. She
Okay.
wasn't on there, so I added her on. It was like
she wasn't too happy about it at first.
what?
She was like, "You ass better put me on this, bitch.
Why?
You better calm your ass down. We're doing this over
I
again.
had,
I'm
I
gonna
had
be
the
on
house
that."
before that. So, but you know what? When I was talking to this guy, he was like, dude, you want to add her. If something ever happens to you, it's going to be more difficult for her to be, inherit these things, you know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
be part of it or keep
Yeah.
it or whatever. So when he said that, I was like, you know what? You never know, bro. You know what I mean? So I was like, yeah, let's do it. So I got that done too. But I mean, for all the guy listeners, you don't have to do that, bro. Like, do what you want to do, bro.
You want to sleep on the couch
Hey, you want to sleep on the couch, fool? Yeah.
the rest of your life?
Couch in the garage, way. He's like, it's heated, way. It's
It's heated.
Calentón, calentón.
Nah, ni madres, compa. Put it on the title. And yeah, but it was like, that was painless too, bro. The fact that when I called that second person, like, they were willing to help. And it was recommended. I mean, un compa me dijo, hey, dude, like, what are what's your interest rate?
El compa.
Yeah, el compa, what we're talking about Latinos,
Yeah.
but this guy is definitely knowledgeable. He hit me up. He's like, dude, like, I just refinanced, bro. You might want to call in, bro. It's low.
It's low. Yeah.
And it took me, honestly, bro, it took me probably about 4 to 6 weeks to make the call, just procrastinating, bro.
Yeah.
And then he asked me again. He's like, ¿Qué, güey? ¿Ya hablaste? I'm like, dude, I've been so busy. I wasn't doing shit.
It's priority, bro. That's your priority,
Dude,
dog.
but he literally, my guy literally did the math, bro. He's like, dude, if you refinance and you get this rate, you're probably gonna be saving about 20 grand in the length of the loan.
Yeah.
Maybe more. You know, and that was just quick math, like based on what numbers I gave him, you know? And he's like, it's a fucking no-brainer, bro. Like, why are you not calling, bro? It's gonna cost you 2 grand. You're gonna save 20 in the long run if you stay at the house, or if you want to refi for lower, you know, 15 years, 20 years, whatever you want to refinance for. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be a win-win situation. There's no losing. So call.
Yep.
And todo me tardé, compa. ¿Cómo ve? Like, I had all the information in front of me, bro, and I was still like lacking. I was like, damn. Shout out my boy Juan. What up? There's a bunch of Juans, dude. You know who you are.
All right, bro. So we kind of covered this the first-time home buyers. So now let's say now you already got your crib,
Got your crib.
right? You
Su
chilling, you
casita.
cool.
I'm good.
Pero maybe you want to start doing some rentals now,
Some investing.
some investing. You want to,
Investment property.
yeah. How's
You know what? Going on personal experience, man. It gets a little harder when you start wanting to do that because you have to start looking into commercial loans, right? And that's what I had to do. When you start getting into commercial loans, you start having to put a bigger down payment because it's a higher risk now. You know, the bank see it as a high risk. Usually it's 20%, if not higher. It's harder. And I'm going to share with you guys something I did that worked out. My first primary house, I ended up wanting to get rid of it or upgrading to a bigger home. So when I got a bigger home, I was like, man, this is a nice house. We're looking, but I want to rent the one I have. So if you want to do that, all you need is a lease signed. And it's as if your first home is already rented. And they'll give you the second house. They gave it to me at a 5% down payment. So now I was able to have a rental property and my main residence, you know, for a 5%. And then my first house pretty much stayed as a rental.
So just for the slow people like me. So as long as you have a contract leased, a contract that somebody's already renting,
That
like let's say
somebody's
for a year.
willing to move in for a year.
Got it. Yes.
That covers the mortgage on that house. The bank no longer looks at that house.
Done.
And they'll give you a clean mortgage on a new house.
Just as simple as that. 1
Just like
year's
that.
contract lease.
1 year lease.
Boom.
Lo
Signed.
que pasa después de eso, you got your house already.
That's your problem.
That's your problem. That's your problem.
Oh,
So that's something a lot of it's another thing some people didn't want to do. If you want to just upgrade a house and just keep your existing house and rent it out, man. The renters market is as hot as it's been since I've been born. I'm not too old, but it's hot right now, man. The houses are renting like that. I know because I was renting in Elmwood Park and we were trying to find rentals, and it's like it's hard. There's not a lot of quality rentals. So anybody that has a house right now, they wanna upgrade, get something bigger. Man, think about keeping that house. Have somebody paying your mortgage. Think about 30 years down the line when you have a house paid off. And that's all yours, man. That's all yours. Just somebody paid your house off.
That's
and you can keep
definitely an
growing
income.
yourself. So that's something people could do. Obviously the other route would just be, save up and put your 20% down for a good apartment or a good
Condo unit,
multi-unit,
townhome or something.
something like that. So.
Like a 2-flat or 3-flat or whatever.
Yeah, even that. Like that's what we thought about too. A 2-flat and then live in one, and then you have somebody renting in the basement,
Paying your whole building.
paying most, if not most of it. So
yeah. But and so we're not just painting flowers for everybody. You know what I mean? There's also
but it's not just flowers. That's what it is. It's really that easy right now. With
no.
the mortgage.
Well, I'm saying right now because of what's going on.
Oh, damn. You didn't have to shoot us down, bro.
Hey,
Fucked up. He went from
no, hey. So people are not like, oh
blow
shit,
up in
I'm gonna
your
go get a
face,
rental.
bro.
COVID's gonna be around for a little bit longer.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
a little bit.
100%.
Yeah. Oh, there you
So
go.
that's what I'm saying. We don't want to just paint flowers and
The
be like,
vaccine's out next week, and the lady's
well,
still.
we don't know anymore. Remember,
The 90-year-old lady's
fact check it,
still
fact
alive right now, bro. Like
she just got a stroke. Wait, yeah.
She's good.
Knock
bro.
on wood,
We're
knock
good.
on wood.
Nah,
No,
she's
no,
good.
no.
Pobrecita la doña. No, but yeah, COVID is out, man. And right now they have a moratorium, which means that renters are not required to pay the rent. I don't even want to say it, man, because I don't want people to get ideas. They're not required to pay the rent till the end of the year.
No, if we have listeners that rent, go ahead and share that knowledge.
Well,
But hey,
Nah. Just
you will get an eviction on your credit though.
you will get I believe so, and starting.
So don't think you're slick, fool. And that's it. Don't be paying your rent.
So what? Okay, so I don't know anything about this. I've been out of the whole. I don't even know if I've ever rented, but what's up with this? So for the people that are renting, ¿qué es este rollo que no tienes que pagar o que you could qualify to not pay? Or what
So
is that?
this started back when they passed the first before the CARES Act, or was it the CARES Act? It was early COVID when
Okay.
people started losing their job. The shutdown started happening.
The first shutdown.
The first shutdown back in what was it, March, April?
That was with the CARES
around
Act.
there. That was with the CARES
Yeah.
Act. So that came out, and what that did is that it stopped people from evicting tenants because
Okay.
they didn't want people homeless. There's already such a huge homelessness
As
issue
it
right
is.
now as it is. So they didn't want people living on the streets. So the government came in and said, hey, you know what? Nobody could evict, but at the same time, if you need time to pay your mortgage, then we're gonna have a forbearance for you, which means
También.
you could apply for up to a year at 6-month increments. There's no mortgage. Your mortgage gets added to the end of the
And
cycle.
again, so it'd be like a free year, and then ya cuando empiezas tu loan otra vez, you just add another
in
year.
case the owner cannot pay the mortgage that the renter is not paying,
Got
or
it.
in case you lose your job and you cannot pay your mortgage, that's what they were doing. So yeah, to the end of the year, I think I don't know if it's got extended yet, the moratorium, but renters are not legally required to pay rent right now.
I think it got extended till January or something.
Did it?
I gotta look into it.
Because of the way you voted.
You voted? Okay. That was gonna happen regardless,
I
brother.
just bullshitting.
No, pero also for the homeowners.
Go Bernie, go Bernie.
Also for the homeowners, yes, there is forbearance, pero it will affect your credit score. So if you're not planning to buy a house, any kind of big
A
purchases,
car, house.
any kind of big purchases, fuck it, I guess.
PS5 is not.
I mean,
PS5 is not a
purchase,
big
not a
purchase.
big purchase.
It's for people that have to do it. You know, it's not meant for people just to fucking go
Take
out and
advantage.
YOLO.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like for people who are probably thinking like, damn, I could go a year without
good
paying my
idea.
mortgage. Like, nah, bro, that shit's gonna affect you. If you're not trying to buy a car, you're not trying to buy because you can't buy. Even once you get out of forbearance, there's I want to say 5 years after that or something. I forgot. Don't fact check me.
I was just doing
You're
that.
about to
You're fucking up, bro.
go ahead, fact check me.
Nah, it's
So there's a time period after that you can't purchase another home, or you can't purchase a home while you're on forbearance. So you won't even get, even if you have a good credit. Let's say you have an 800, and it's gonna drop like 30, 40 points. So now you're at 760, 770, whatever. That's still good credit, but just because you have that forbearance on your credit, you won't get approved by any bank.
Really? I didn't
Yes,
know
sir.
that. Did you look that up before we started the podcast? Wait, okay. You sound real confident about this shit, bro. And this shit better be real, bro. Yo. Hey, we're gonna have a discussion after this fucking episode. I guarantee it, because this is some bullshit.
Hey, leave it in the comments. Leave it in the comments.
This is some bullshit. Este bien confiado el compa. Anyways, this shit better be real.
I drink 2 beers, and I think I know what I'm talking about.
This was crazy. Anyways, the knowledgeable one was this guy. All of a sudden, this guy sprung out of nowhere.
It happens
this-
like that, bro.
Oh shit.
Quería corona familiar el güey. Ya se siente padre.
See, that's what
cabrón.
happens. I switched off from Modelo to this. Now I think I know what I'm saying.
I guess, bro. I guess.
Hey, everybody's gonna put in the comments the links to.
Yo, bro. Right, for the people that are doing that forbearance or whatever, like, hey, drop some comments. How's that shit going? Is that shit on your credit already?
It's awesome. That's all I gotta say.
I'm,
No, I'm just kidding.
sure it would be dope to live for free for a whole year. That has to be dope. But
I mean, but it's meant for people that lose their jobs.
yeah,
Yeah,
So
for
it's,
sure.
It's
You're already in a tough situation as it is if
in
you're
a
not
shitty
working. You know what I
situation.
mean?
Yeah, you're trying to provide
yo,
for your family.
Back to that, bro. The people that lost their jobs and were unemployed, are on unemployment or were, they were actually making more money, bro, than when they were working because of the extra 6. Bro.
I don't want to name drop, but he might have been in this podcast. Dude tells me.
There's only a few people that have been on, so it's Martin.
We only got 10 episodes on
Yeah.
this show. This is episode 10. You figure it out.
Watch the shows. You guys will know who it is.
All right, let's see.
Hey, dude tells me, he's like, bro, no quiero trabajar. I'm like, why not, bro? Well, honestly, bro, with this check, I'm making more money than I would if I would be working. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like,
a
here I
lot
go,
of
essential
people,
working
dude.
as I voy al trabajo todo de pendejo, and this guy's at home playing fucking FIFA all day and shit. I'm like, damn, bro, you're making more money now.
A lot of, I think a lot of
people
people were, bro. I mean,
lot of people were.
yeah, that extra, I think it was 600.
600.
Yeah, bro. I was like, damn,
That's just over with, though.
it's over
It's
with
over with
now.
now.
Yeah, are they
Well,
supposed to be passing
they're-
something else?
they're trying
working
to.
on it, no?
Well, they have a bipart. See, don't fact check me, bro.
Ahorita I see Lala Pelusa was talking about.
They have a bipartisan bill that they want to pass. Unemployment is not currently included in that. Neither is stimulus, but they want to add
Bernie
it.
wanted that. Bernie was trying to get that, no?
Right.
The 1,200?
He's trying to get 1,200 right now. Supposedly they agreed to 600, but they're still trying to push it up to 1,200 for stimulus. As far as unemployment, it's still not in that bipartisan bill, but they do want to add it, and they want to make it, instead of 600 a month or a paycheck or whatever pay period, it's going to be 300.
Okay. So I mean, think about it this way: $600 still gets you a PS5 and 2 remotes.
This guy, no, it's going for 1,000.
No.
One remote.
One?
Well, if you get at the store, one remote, dog.
Damn, one remote, fool. Single player only.
Ah, güey, pues ya viene con uno, güey.
Stop fucking with me, dude. What's up, man? Whose side are you on, bro? I thought that was on the PS4 still, bro.
Yeah.
We need that money though, bro. We need that 12.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I'll take it. Yeah, I'm broke, bro. I need that shit.
I think we need everything opened up, man. I
thought everything was, dude. Everything that I go to is open, bro.
Well, where do you go? Let me go where you
the
go.
taco spot, fool, $15 for 3.
Well, you can't
don't
eat
wanna
in
go.
there.
No, you can't go eat
You
there.
can't eat in there. Bars are closed, man. All these restaurants, they're not opening back up. A lot of these.
What have I been missing, bro? That's actually closed. I can't really think of anything. And maybe it's the fact that I just been staying home because of COVID, bro. Maybe
probably
that's
what
it.
is.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Hey, but that's the point. You're staying home. You're making that decision. So to you, it's irrelevant.
Yeah,
so let
that's
these
probably the case.
businesses make the money and let the people make the decision if
That's
they're going
true.
to stay home or if
Yeah.
they're going to go out.
But you know what? We do a lot of carry out, bro. We definitely do a lot of carry out. When I say a lot, bro. Like every weekend, at least twice, and during the week maybe once,
Yeah.
which is more than we did before,
good.
to be honest. Or maybe we just didn't realize it because we were going to the restaurant itself. But
Or maybe because
and
you
it's-
started seeing your fucking car going down, you're like, oh shit, I was
Let's get it.
spending too much money out.
And mostly small businesses too, bro. Like that's what I like, mom and pop spots
Yeah.
too. So to us, it's like I think we're definitely supporting the small businesses. Are we veering off, sir?
No, we're good. But I'm saying the reason for
The stimulus?
this whole thing, I know you say you want to open up, but the reason why they're a lot of places are closing and they're putting a lot of restrictions is because they don't want to flood hospitals. I mean, we already had Eduardo on here, we had Charlie on here, and they're already getting slammed. So yes, it is your decision.
But people
But-
don't listen though.
Well, exactly. But the thing is, like, hospitals are already getting slammed to max capacity. Now you're saying, go ahead and do whatever you want. It's up to you. But then when you end up in the fucking
You
hospital,
just put words in your mouth. Bro. You didn't say that.
you're in the ICU. Ed Hart's taking care of you. And
Ed Hart's
he's like,
better work
oh,
his ass off."
so you wanted to
You wanted the bars
to
open.
up.
Listen to what he said too. He's like, we need the bars open. Like, no, we don't, sir. That's not essential.
So the, no,
I
but
think it is.
No, the thing is, like,
It's not essential for you. It's essential for the bartender serving you.
that is true.
No, that's what I'm
So
saying.
then what happens when they can't feed their kids?
Well,
What happens when there's no help for them?
I
What
get-
happens when they're left homeless?
They don't
because,
pay your rental property.
You know, they're the ones that are not paying the
Yeah,
rent.
they're definitely not.
And
Yeah.
who's paying for their food? So you're saying people get flooded? Well, these people are homeless, and these people are like have no food. I mean, what do they?
I
eat?
feel like there's got to be a balance, though, bro. Like to both, you know.
There
All
can't
jokes
be, though.
aside, though, but the fact that they're closing everything is because people don't listen, bro.
But you know what? You know what the issue is, bro? I think it's gonna rise after Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, people don't go out; they're with their families. The issue is not the restaurants; it's that people are
Meet
gonna
up,
go
link
out.
up.
What happens when the bars are closed? Fucking house parties are off the roof right now. Everybody meets up at houses. What happens on Thanksgiving? Todas las familias. Hey, we're expecting a raise right now in the COVID numbers. It's not that people are getting it at restaurants and bars. It's that people are meeting up at their houses. And that's what's happening. After Christmas,
Yeah.
expect these
It's
numbers to
gonna
go
be-
up.
they're gonna go up for
because
sure.
all the families get together at the houses, not at the bars, not
Now,
at the
right
restaurants.
now, and you seem like you're missing the places being open. Is there anything like specifically that you were like, dude, I missed this place, or I would go here, or like anything that's like affecting you personally?
Not personally. I think it's more I feel for the people that losing their jobs.
Okay.
And they're not getting any assistance from the government. And I
Yeah.
feel like they should.
I feel more for like the small businesses, bro.
I feel
No,
for the
that's-
small businesses that will not be here when this is over.
100%.
And they got to restart their whole lives.
Now, have you been supporting small businesses or no?
I've been
Like I know Portillo's
Yes,
is open
I've been-
100%,
no,
but like
I've been doing
I've been
way-
trying to do small businesses like
way too much of that, man. Way too much of that. I've been doing shout out to David's Burritos Express right there in Hoffman Estates. I've been doing
yeah.
a
So
lot,
that's good,
a lot.
bro. Yeah, that's what we've been trying to do too. When we are gonna eat out, trying to focus on the small business, you know.
sure.
That's the least that we could do.
Yeah.
No, I mean I definitely don't disagree with you as far as like helping out and the people that are affected by shutdowns and restrictions. But
I mean,
but the thing is, I feel like there is no middle. There is no way there's no middle because people are not listening. It's kind of like, okay, fine, we'll let you eat in a restaurant. You just have to have mask on, or you we'll let you go to a bar. But people don't give a fuck. People are like, nah, this is a hoax because the president said it was.
Have you gone to the mall?
I have.
They're like sardines in there, bro.
Wait.
Why is that allowed?
I haven't.
shouldn't be.
What mall though? I went to. I haven't been there. Damn, it's still beast.
Outlets.
I went to the outlets. That thing was dead, bro.
You can't walk to see a shirt because everybody's next to you.
Now, right
really?
now.
Go right now.
Now it's slammed, bro.
Hey, but let's let that happen.
But the thing is, like, at least it's required to wear a mask. If you're at a bar, you're at a restaurant. You know what I mean? You don't have the mask on.
I think once you're involved in alcohol and anything, bro, you're not gonna control the person.
That's the issue. That's the issue.
And that's the thing, though.
tough.
Like, people are not listening, though. Like, there's not like, and it's a lot of them, because it's fake, right? Supposedly COVID is fake.
Are
according
people
to,
still thinking that?
There's people who still, Trump still won the election. To a lot of people.
Those people.
Yeah, those people.
Trump 2020.
2020.
That's what I was gonna say, acá.
Este vato, ya lo quemaron, compa. Don't be putting his business out there, bro. He's a business, he's an entrepreneur, dude. Nah, that's crazy, man. I don't know. This whole COVID thing, bro. We went through it in October, dude, and it was rough, man. So it's definitely not a hoax. That's for sure. And we just try to do our best, bro. Try to stay at home as much as possible. Try to support small businesses. That's the least that we can do, bro. You know what I mean? Like, and we try to stay as safe as possible. Keep our family as safe as possible. Parents,
that's older,
elderly,
that's all you can do.
Man, we're trying to do our part. And look, and I told Checo all the time, bro. Like, look, we hardly went out, bro, and we ended up catching it, And I'm not at the bars or I'm not partying,
Oh shit! What the
got
fuck?
scared, dog. You got scared. So to me, it's like that's wild within itself. But I always told my wife, like, look, the way COVID is, like, more likely everybody is gonna catch it at one point.
Es que si te toca, te toca.
And we still have to go grocery shop. Like that's our biggest thing for us is going grocery shopping. Either she goes or I go.
Right.
And it's like you could catch it there, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you know how many people are touching shit there? You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, I don't know. I think this is pretty wild. I don't know how the fuck we ended up on COVID.
Well, bringing it back, same thing. That's why people aren't listing houses. Because the same thing, you're going in people's areas, they don't want all these people coming in. Because right now, you best believe that there's going to be about 10, 12 people, or like showings listed. A lot of showings. That's why people don't want people in their house. You have all your kids in there and all this shit. People are touching all this shit, going in every room. And say, you don't want that. Mm-hmm. So that's why it's like a lot of people aren't really selling right now. But trying to bring it back.
Try to bring it back.
Try to bring it back.
Look at this guy.
Oh, yeah, no. But that's just how it is, man. It's just the circumstances of the world right now. It's not,
Yeah, we could just go through the punches, bro. That's it. Roll through it.
Yep.
¿Qué más, compita Checo? ¿Ya se ve muy serio ya, compa? ¿Como que ya le llegaron las chelas? ¿O qué onda? ¿O you're
I
thinking
already
about...
told you, man.
He's still thinking about his fact checking right now. He's like, fuck, I'm going to get it after this.
Fucking bullshit.
All these people are texting me right now like, you stupid.
Nah, I'm sure you had it right. You sounded real confident, bro. I believed you for a second.
I'm telling you, after 3, I know what I'm talking about.
Hell yeah. Facts, bro.
Checo, 2024. I got you.
Muy apenas puede con el podcast, güey. Va a poder con el country, güey.
Hey, I'll hire people to do that.
Are we going to edit this?
No edit. You already know. No edit.
What you got for us, bro? Any more knowledge you got?
Yeah, no, it's sad, man. If you can wait to move out, definitely wait. It's a great mortgage rates. They're out there, pero espérense, because right now, man, you're gonna pay a premium for a house. The houses are so expensive right now because there's no houses on the market. You're gonna end up in a bidding war, or you're gonna be paying way too much more than you should for the house.
For the house.
Wait till March. March is when the market starts opening up again. Once the market starts open naturally, just every year, that's the busiest day. That's the busiest month of the year. March, April, May for realtors. If you can wait it out, let those houses come back out in the market and see what happens. And hopefully the supply goes up, the demand levels out. They see that the mortgage rates are not going to drop. So if your supply is going up, your demand's coming down, then the houses are going to level out, and you're not overpaying for a house that you shouldn't have to overpay for. Especially at the end of the year, We'll see when the vaccine starts coming out. See what happens. But if you can wait a year, man, wait it out a year and just set your plan up for 2021 for, you know, late next year and see what happens.
Start stacking up since now. Maybe a recession happens and you're ready to buy cash.
You never know, man. It's just, it can go either or. It can go either or. But I mean, right now, definitely. If you can wait for the end of the year, if you could. If you need to move out, man, you're still gonna have a good interest rate.
Yeah.
So even just make sure it's a 10-year house or over. And even if the prices drop, man, your interest rate's so low, it'll just even out at the end of the day, you know. So if you're looking for a long-term house, definitely go into it. If you're looking for a short-term, probably wait it out. If you could, definitely wait it out.
Yes, sir. That's our podcast for today. Compa, you want to check us out?
Follow us on Instagram. Like our page on Facebook. Subscribe.
He ended how he started, bro.
Hey.
Dude, you can't be doing shit like that, bro. This is premium. This is the premium podcast.
I apologize. No, this is what we do.
No, this is what we do. Holla at us, man.
Subscribe to our YouTube. We got that raffle still going on. That's it, right?
Yeah. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. We got a Twitter page, but los países como que no les gusta Twitter, güey. ¿Qué onda?
I don't know.
Holla at us, man. Twitter. I post some shit on there too.
No, you don't.
I do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Nobody knows, wait. We don't have no followers.
Hey, shout out to all the people from Durango out there too.
Can't be doing shit like that on the
Santiago
podcast.
Pasquero. Hell yeah.
Edit that shit out there.
That's going to be cut out.
He trying to shut.
That's going to be
Did he
cut
just
out.
try to do
Low
that?
edits. Low edits.
Did he just try to do that on the podcast, bro?
Low edits.
Shout out people from Durango. What's
Saludos,
up, man?
saludos. Ahí estamos. This is Compas Unfiltered. Thank you for watching.
And thanks for coming out, my brother.
Bro, for sure.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Marcos. Ahí estamos. Deuces.